Okay, so when we domesticate ourselves, like remember, domestication is a system of reward and punishment by which we model the behavior of an individual. If we live up to the expectation, we get the reward, and if we don't live up to the expectation, we get the punishment. So we usually, in order to do that, we create a model. We create a model of what we're supposed to be, or an image of perfection, something that is completely free of any flaw. In my case, Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. I don't take things personally. I don't make assumptions. I always do my best. I forgot the fourth agreement. Oh, no. And if I fall short of that image of the Miguel Ruiz Jr., for example, not knowing that one fourth agreement, which is the first agreement, be impeccable with the word, I'm going to have a punishment, which is a diatribe of self-judgment kicking in, punishing myself for not living up to that image. In which case, I'm using the four agreements as an instrument of domestication, which is the corruption of the four agreements. I'm turning it into the four conditions of my personal freedom. So I create this image of Don Miguel Ruiz Jr., who, in order to be worthy of love, he has to be perfect, which is to not take things personally, always do his best, be impeccable with the word, don't make assumptions. The fifth agreement, oh no, I forgot the fifth agreement. And if I fall short of that image of perfection, then I'm worthy of the punishment. So we have that image, in this case, Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. The function of ego, because it's easier to see ego as a function rather than a definition. The function of ego is to keep that illusion alive, to keep that model up. Someone once asked me, a student of mine once asked me, when was the moment we lost sight of our authentic self? And the answer is quite simple. The moment we prefer the illusion or the lie over the truth. And why will we do that? It's because it's what we know. It's what we're used to. How else will we know that we're worthy of love? How else will we know that we're virtuous, whatever? So we prefer the lie or the illusion because that's what we know. So that model, in my case, Don Miguel Ruiz Jr., is that image. It's an illusion. That guy doesn't exist. But if I believe my domestication, that is the image I'm supposed to thrive. And the function of ego is to keep it alive.